What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I just got finished watching Venom Let There Be Carnage, and this was a pretty entertaining film to watch from beginning to end. I love the action. I love the chemistry between Venom and Eddie. Cletus Cassidy was the craziest son of a gun in this movie. There are a lot of funny moments in this movie, and there are a few questionable CGI effects I have towards the Carnage transformation. I'm not going to just sit here and tell you that I like this movie, even though it's not perfect in some shape or format. But let's just say that this movie alone is what really made me love these two a lot. Especially Venom. Venom is just a funny character. The guy who voiced Venom is just so funny to watch. I mean, let me tell you, the funniest scene is where Eddie and Venom get into a physical altercation, all because Venom just would not control his emotions while visiting Cletus in prison. It was almost to a point where it was kind of like a breakup scene in some sort. I think that part alone was really funny to me, and I was laughing throughout the whole entire scene in that movie. And Cletus Cassidy was the craziest dude in this movie. Turns out we've learned a lot of why he was the way he is as right now. Being abused as a child, going through domestic issues with family members, pushing his grandmother downstairs, throwing a blow dryer, in a bathtub where his mother was in, shocking her to death. And he was on the killing spree. Like, he's really gone through a lot. Being trapped inside of a mental institution, also inside of a jail cell, well, almost so to the point where he ended up breaking out of this thing, transforming into the Carnage after him and Eddie got into a physical altercation earlier, which caused him to bite one of Eddie's hand, and he bit a piece of a symbiote that allowed him to transform into Carnage. And mind you, Carnage is one of my favorite characters in this movie. Just the way he was in this film, not to mention the action alone is really spot on. But there are some issues I have with it, like the whole gay club scene. I thought that was really unnecessary, and it's all because of Eddie and Venom getting into it. Venom pretty much wanted to go his own way to experience the world on his own. So much so, he ended up in a gay club, telling everybody that stop this cruel between aliens and humans. Now that everybody knows who Venom is now, so they pretty much are not afraid of him. A few things I did not like about the transformation when it comes to the Carnage transforming and everything. I thought that was a bit odd towards the wedding or in church when Venom showed up and Cletus transforms into Carnage once more. And some of the CGI looked a bit dull and ugly and nasty at the same time. But for the most part, the action is what just sold me the most. It's what kept me engaged into this movie. And plus, the comedy is just on point. Once again, Venom and Eddie are a funny duo. And Carnage, on the other hand, has some voiceovers. I don't know if it's the same guy who voices Venom, but Carnage pretty much sounded like Venom. I just don't know why. It's just so weird that they got the two voice actors sounding a bit similar, but the same at the same time. Yeah, towards the end of the movie, Venom ended up biting off Cletus Cassidy's head off in order to stay alive. But the crazy part about it is that when Cletus was reaching for the symbiote, Venom pretty much stopped it and he just ate up everything, claiming that it didn't taste good. Well, you just ate it, so why are you complaining? I think the end of the movie when Venom and Eddie were at a beach talking about the future, what they're going to be doing, I don't think this was a coming out scene. It was just them, like, a bromance moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this movie was really good. I had a good time watching it. I was really entertained from beginning to end. And this movie was really fantastic. And I highly recommend everybody who is a Venom fan, if you love Venom and Carnage, you're going to enjoy this one. I wasn't really a fan of the original one that came out in 2018. But I think this sequel is what made me appreciate this movie even more. So, for that being said, I'm giving this Let There Be Carnage 4.5 stars out of 5. Due to some messy, questionable CGI scenes and the whole gay club scene. So that's probably why I give it a 4.5 and a 5. I love the movie. It's a lot of fun and weird at the same time. I highly recommend it to anybody who is a Venom fan. You're going to enjoy this one. Comment down below what was your favorite parts about this movie in the comment section. And I'll see you in my next content.